Aditya Novotny, Network Marketing Mastery.pro. Today, 4 questions for you. Do you minimize yourself? Do you make yourself smaller than you are? Do you conform with others, or are you an original? Are you teachable? And do you take the things you have learned and make them better and hand them on? This is a development path. These 4 questions outline a development path, and it starts with you being who you are, not making yourself smaller than you are. You may have heard that you should take a step back, let others go forward, stand in line, and don't push forward, and take your place. You know where your place is. So these are things that people experience, especially in their childhood, but throughout their adult life as well. They are put in place. They're made smaller than they are. But then comes the own insecurity that many people have, and that makes them even smaller. So do not diminish yourself. Do not minimize yourself. Know who you are. You are great. You are far bigger than you think you are at this moment, because in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years from now, you will have become even much more, but it's already in you, in seed form. Look at a little seed, and years later it becomes a huge tree. The same is true for you. You may think, oh, I'm nothing special, but the seed is in you, and you have no idea how big the tree will become once you let that seed sprout. So the second thing is, don't conform. Don't let yourself be put into this jacket of conformity, doing what everybody does. This box mentality, this cubicle mentality. It's being done to people in our civilization, in our system, but it's not good, because everybody is unique, everybody is an original, and you are an original. So dare to be you, dare to be original, dare to be different. Don't conform for conformity's sake. What will happen if you conform? You will be like everybody else. When you are like everybody else, how will you feel? Well, you will stop feeling like yourself. You will feel like everybody. And also, you will not be seen anymore. People cannot see you anymore in this mess of gray anonymity. When you stand out, because you're an original, because you are yourself, people have the chance to discover you, to find you. Third step, learn as much as you can, take trainings, go to events, read books. It's the most important thing. This is the secret of all real successful people in any field of life. They educate themselves, they read books, they go in for trainings, they attend events. And this means be teachable. To not conform does not mean that you are not teachable. Some people confuse that. They say, oh, I'm not a conformist, I'm an original. I know what is good for me, I just do what I feel. Well, that's a dangerous trap, because in every field of life there is people who know a little bit more about that thing than you know. Of course, you are unique, but so they are as well. And there's the truth that each of us can learn at least one thing from every other human being. So that alone should make us more humble and should help us to remain teachable. But from what you have learned, distill the best, extract the best, extract what is important for you, put into action what is the best for you. That brings us to the 4th step, take it and make it better. What you have learned, now you realize it in your own life, and now you give it your own touch. You give it your own flair, you give it your own magic. Because the way you look at this thing, it's a different perspective than other people present it. So this is quite interesting, and I'm sure you have experienced this. Whenever we learn something, sometimes we need to hear it from another person, and then we really understand it. So your perspective may be very important for quite a few people. And if they don't hear from you, because you don't take what you have learned and make it better and then hand it on to other people, then they might be missing the crucial perspective. So I encourage you, take it, make it better, make it your own. Give it your own flair, your own spirit, and then share it, hand it on. These are, at the same time, of course, the 4 action steps for you today. First one, don't make yourself small, don't minimize yourself. Discover how great you are. At the moment you may be a seed, you may be a sapling, but you will be a huge tree one day. Second action step, don't conform. Live the real you. Stand out. Be original. Let people be able to discover you, to find you. Don't fade into the gray anonymity of the conformists. Third, remain coachable, remain teachable. There's so many things, and there are some excellent teachers who really advise you, and I've referred to them at other points to learn from them. Now, at the same time, you keep with you what is the most important for you, what is the best for you. That you extract, that you distill out of their teaching, and you start working with it. You start making it your own. And that's the 4th action step. Take it and make it better. Give it your own touch, your own flair, and share it with other people, because your perspective is needed. It may be exactly your perspective that is crucial for some people. So if you would never share it, these people would never get the click, the push, the touch that they need to go on in that matter. So it's a wonderful life. You see how much joy is in this, how much hope is in this, how much progress is in this. And this is why I always wish to you to be successful, to be happy, and to be full of progress. Success, happiness, and progress. That's an essence of life. To be successful, to be happy, and to make progress as a human being and as a network marketer in consequence. Networkmarketingmastery.pro, Aditya Novotny, and please also watch the hints that are below this video. Till next time.